Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another TNS Bosses Inc. Like always, of course, I got the boss with me. But first of all, appreciate the channel. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Get this crypto information XRP. Well, I got the boss with me. Boss, what's going on?
Good evening. Good evening. How you doing? How you feeling, boss? Everything good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good workout today.
Yeah. It was awesome. You gotta stay fit. So when that money rolls in, you know what I'm saying? You're already ready.
Yeah, you don't want to be fat out here. You know what I'm saying? Out here.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna get right into it. We got some information for you guys today, and also we have like what you call them thing? Oh my god, we got like a trust line for you guys. So you go through the whole video. We'll share it with you guys. So let's get into it. Let's go over the market right quick, guys, because I know sometimes we don't go over the market. Right now on Live Coin Watch, you see Bitcoin at 30,000, Ethereum at like 2,000, just a little over 2,000. Binance coin is like almost $300. But as you know, XRP sitting at 43 cent right now. Was it 80 cent, 43 cent? The whole market went down, guys. But like I say, keep collecting your XRP, because at the time, XRP was sitting at 80 something cent, and y'all was like, man, you're constantly trying to buy. But now it's at a bargain at 43 cent.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
So one of the coins that I missed out on, you mentioned is Binance coin. We could have did wonders with that. But a lot of times people what the people don't understand is, Binance was only operating on international until they came out with Binance USA. So it's a lot of like opportunities we missed out on because we couldn't get access to Binance.
Yeah.
But Binance coin is one of those coins, man. Like, yeah, could have been a couple hundred,
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about it, guys. So I understand is that it's certain opportunities that if you don't know how to connect to different platforms to get these different coins before it hit like the major markets. Most money is made before it hit the major markets. Some of you guys in crypto class knew that. Hey, get this coin just in case, like XDC. Still sitting there like 6 cents, 7 cents. I mean, I'm sorry, 3 or 4 cent right now, and you still can buy, still get your book. It's on uphold now, so you guys can keep buying. To get on Coinbase, and that's going to be something too. So you never know, man, and everything is rocking. But let's get into it, guys. We have boss, this is the guy from FTX, the chief, the guy who started FTX, the young kid. He said Bitcoin has no future as payments network, says FTX chief. And why this stand out to me, boss, is because if this guy's saying this, he made his fortune off Bitcoin.
He did.
But he, what I'm saying, like he's saying that it don't have no future in payments. What you think about that?
Because Bitcoin is too slow. You know what I'm saying? If you at Starbucks and you're trying to get a cup of coffee, you don't want to stand there for 2 hours waiting on the transaction to go through. It's just too slow. That's why XRP is the one. See what I'm saying? Just like you said, he made a lot of money off that stuff. He made $1 million a week because the price from America was different from China or wherever he was at. So he was making $1 million a week, and that's how he became a billionaire. He built the FTX. I've used it before. It's a great platform. And that's how he made his money. But everybody know Bitcoin is more of a store of value rather than, use it for payments.
Yeah, guys, like we always say, if you're new to crypto space channel, man, look, over in TNS Boston, we not financial advisors, but we don't mess with Bitcoin like that. We already know we XRP community, for life, we just represent because we know the better technology always win, and they stopping the innovation right now with SEC.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into that. So that's to show you guys major people in the game that y'all probably don't know. This is what they saying. You know, is it a blindfold? I don't know. But right now we got John Deaton and Ben Hillman. You know, when he did his you know, the little speech, and he was sending it out to everybody in the SEC, and who was, if you looked at our last videos, he was let me minimize this. We looked at our last videos, he was sending all the emails out to everybody at SEC, attorneys of the SEC, you know, telling them to check it, whatever, read over it, make sure everything's legit. But he wasn't sending it to the ethics committee and everything. Let me show you guys, because you know, XRP community, they found this. I upload this up because so John Deaton, this was provided to me by Digital Perspective, Digital Asset by Warriors XRP Army guys, and as you can see right here, the organized structure and resources. So when he sent, basically what this is, guys, when he sent out the emails, he didn't send it to Hester Pierce, the Elder Roseman, Robert Jackson, and Kara Stein. You know, he didn't send that to them. And the Ethics Council, Sarah mentioned. So he didn't send to the Ethics Committee, one of the chief officers, you know. He didn't send it to these big time people who's on top of, you know what I'm saying, the top of the organization. He didn't send it to them. You know, he sent it to Jay Clayton, because when you go over, this thing, yeah. So basically what it is, guys, he sent it over there to people who he wanted to see it. You see, you can see right here. See, he's sitting in Jay Clayton at the time. You know, you guys know Jay Clayton when he left. You know, he put a lawsuit on Ripple. Then he resigned the next day. You know, so he was sitting to trading and marketing. He was sending these emails out to all of them. Enforcement, all of them were checking it. You know, but he didn't send it to the most important people who were next to him to tell him, like, hey, don't do this, don't do this. You see what I'm saying? So that right there, I think this is very significant, because that's kind of shaky that you will send it to Jay Clayton, but you won't send it to everybody else who could tell you, like, you're not supposed to be doing this. And y'all gotta understand, this man made $15 million off this Ethereum speech for, you know what I'm saying, towards his retirement, boss.
Yeah.
So what do you think, boy? You think that's kind of shaky that he said it to
kind of shaky, because, you know, Esther Pierce had, you know, they label her the crypto mom, you know, and she's been against it, you know, all along. And sometimes she'll come out and say something about it, but he didn't send it to her because he already knew, you know, her viewpoint on it. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like back in the days in school, ball. Like, you know how he wrote, you know, trying to get people's opinion and you know, drafting this and should I change this word or what? It's just like back in school, you know, your teacher tell you to write a paper. If you write it on your own, then that's on you. That's just how you feel about whatever subject that's, you know, that y'all you know, got taught in class. But if you get your sister opinion and your dad, and then that's like that's a group activity, dude. You see what I'm saying? So everybody that's like, you know, that was CC'd on the email should be held accountable for it. You know? It's just like, you know, if you go and do a research, and if you don't state where you got that research from, it's plagiarism. We all know that. And, you know, if you took English, you know, back in school, so you always got to state your reference. So it's like the same thing. Do you CC'd all these people in the email, so everybody should be held accountable. And one of the names that I've seen a lot was Seaman.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, we said about that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like crazy. You didn't send it to these people that you were supposed to, because you already knew what it was going to be. And the ethic people told you on 3 different occasions, don't do it. Don't go meet with these people. Don't do this. Jay Clinton, don't sue these people, because this is going to happen. And y'all disregarded everything and did what y'all wanted to do, because y'all was double dipping. Y'all was getting paid from the SEC and getting paid from Solomon and Cromwell, which is where Jay Clayton went to go work at, and Simpson and Thatcher is where Bill Hemming went to go work at, man. So it's just crazy.
Yeah, and that's what and like I say, you guys, we show you guys this stuff because everybody's showing it, but we show you guys this stuff because you need to know what's going on. And you know, and we're not gonna rest, you know, we still gonna show it to, I don't care, we showing up to 10 people. You invest in the XRP, y'all on this journey with us. You know, we trying to show you guys what we see, what we know. We're gonna talk about it, keep y'all informed, because I know y'all invested y'all money into it, you know. So, you know, we're not financial advisors, but we trying to show y'all what's going on. And they try to check you out your bag, you know. But you know, we hold over here. We ain't letting nothing go. We don't care what they say. So
I agree with you, Bo. We just, it's just too much on the line for that, you know, especially somebody like me. I can't speak for other people. I got everything right on crypto. You know, 100% of my net worth is in crypto. See what I'm saying? Where am I going to be going? You know, crypto allowed me to retire, and crypto is going to take us to that next level, God's will. So I ain't going nowhere. So they don't got to worry about me getting shaken out.
Yeah. What else you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, I ain't even gonna go down. Just in VeChain is offering up $30,000 to Terra Luna developer to help them migrate to its blockchain. For you guys know Terra Luna, some people lost 2.3 million. Some people lost a lot of money with Terra Luna because it was on like 70. Well, how much it was up to $100 something. Then it dropped down to
chain at the peak. Yeah,
at its peak, and then it went down to like 4 zeros and 3. You know, so I guess these different cryptocurrencies, both blockchain is they trying to build it back up. You know, what do you do when you hear news like that?
Like I said, you know, from the last video, if you watch it, and I know I mentioned that I was going to get a position in Terra Luna. I haven't yet because I'm trying to get verified through KuCoin. You know, I should have did it off BitTrue, but that's like water under the bridge. So I'm trying to get verified through KuCoin. As soon as I do that, then I'm gonna go ahead and get a position in Terra Luna. Like I said, I don't care if it goes to $1. You know, right now to get a nice little chunk is cheap. You see what I'm saying? So why not do it? Like I got to go and do the research, of course, and read on the project and, you know, read the white paper and the co-founders and the founder and all that stuff and who they invested, the boards and all that stuff. You got to do your due diligence. But, you know, nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and get a position nonetheless. Because Liquid, you know, I think Binance took it off and then Binance put it back on. Binance investment peaked at 1.6 billion, but now it's less than $3,000. But for them to relist it, that's telling you something. Now VeChain coming out and giving them 30,000 to the engineers or whatever. So I don't know. I'm not saying that it's going to do something, but if it does do something, I want to be right there.
Yeah,
you collective.
You want to be in a position just in case something happen. You know, that's what you know. You know, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to do what we do. We're not telling you, but you know, boss say green light, green light.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But hey, if VeChain helping them out like that, hey, who am I? You know what I'm saying? I try, see what's going on. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get into it, man. This is the US debt clock. Right now, the United States is national debt is $30 trillion. We'll show this in a minute. Debt per citizen is $91,468. You know, debt per taxpayer is $242,000 per taxpayer. So the United States is sitting in over $30 trillion in counting. You see that, guys? So the inflation is about to get crazy, you know. And y'all gotta understand, when you see stuff like that, we're not financial advisors, but put your money somewhere else. We say XRP, XLM, gold, silver, you know, put it in some assets, because right now, if you're leaving your money right there, your money is not worth nothing. Let's get into it. I just want to show you guys that, because I have something else. that this guy kind of breaks it down for everybody, man. But before I get started, this is what Elon Musk say, man. Elon Musk say the United States probably is in a recession that will get worse. So sell your digital bonkies, which is he talking about like the NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because so and it's in a recession and it's going to get worse, guys.
Yeah. So
that's what Elon Musk say. But like I say, and this was the thing went off. This is Coinbase. Administration. Wow. Coinbase admits users may lose a crypto on exchanges if it goes bankrupt. Get your money off the exchanges. So this was the CEO of Coinbase say if Coinbase go bankrupt, which we've seen before, your cryptos on Coinbase, yeah, it's gone. You're losing it.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So this is why we say, guys, we say you got to always get your Ledger Nano S, get your ledger, put your stuff on a ledger, because that's the most important thing when stuff happen like this, man. It happened before. I know some people who lost some crypto because the exchange went down. Man, boss, how important is that, boss?
Oh, it's crucial. It's just imperative that people listen and get them a ledger, because that's what we've been preaching since day one. I think our second video we made a whole segment about that. Like, get a ledger, be your own bank. If you own your keys, then that's your money. But if you don't, then they could do whatever they want to do with it. You see what I'm saying? And I've heard that a lot. Okay, like if they go bankrupt, they can use your money to bail them out. And that's what they've been doing back in 2008. You know what I'm saying? When the banks, the housing market crashed, what you think they did? Our taxpayer money was the one. That's what they used to bail the banks out. You see what I'm saying? And to go back to the debt, boss, 30 trillion, that's crazy. And if you understand money is trash and not backed by nothing. And the way they produce money is through debt. They give you a loan to buy a house, they give you a loan to buy a car, they give you a loan to go to school. But the 30 trillion, boss, it has interest on top of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the interest is, but you have interest on top of it. For example, when you buy a car and you buy your APR is 10%, by the time you do 72 months, 6 years worth paying it, you bought 2 cars. The same thing with a house. When you go and get you a house for 30 years, whether it's like a fixed rate or adjustable, by the time you're done with the 30 years, you bought 3 houses. So that 30 trillion is probably, I don't know, 100 trillion, because it's interest on top of it. If I'm gonna loan you money, I ain't gonna give it to you 0%. You know what I'm saying? Your credit's not that great. See what I'm saying? So it's interest on top of that. So that 30 trillion, I'm pretty sure is 100 trillion.
Okay, well, you're right, because I'm about to get into it right now. I'm gonna see what you say about this. Have to find this joint, but this guy Kim Dockham, he wrote like a little thread, guys. Just bear with me because I'm gonna go over it. I found this like very shouts out DAI who showed this, but this may be the most important thread that I ever make. Big picture stuff. Trying to help you understand why the future is not what you're hoping for. A major global collapse is coming. It may be worse than we can imagine. Our leaders knows, but what are they planning? And some of the stuff that I just liked is this right here. And we were saying the total U.S. debt, like the boss, you was almost spot on with 100 trillion. This dude said the total U.S. debt is at 90 trillion.
See, that's what we see.
U.S. unfunded liabilities are at 169 trillion. Combine that with 778,000 per U.S. citizen, or over 2 million per U.S. taxpayer. Remember that only why the government can operate now is by printing more money, which means hyperinflation is inevitable. So it's going to happen. Hyperinflation is coming, and how they do it, they're going to have to print more money. You see, then another one that I like was the total value of all companies listed on the U.S. stock market is 53 trillion. The real value is much lower because the U.S. has been printing trillions to provide interest-free loans to investment banks to pump up the stock market. It's a scam. That's why I don't like the stock market. Y'all get y'all money. All means get it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know, but I knew something was up. Most of that 53 trillion is in the air. See, the value of all U.S. assets combined, every price of every piece of land, real estate, all savings, all companies, everything that all citizens, business entitled, and the state owned is worth 193 trillion. That number is also full of error, just like the U.S. stock market. And this one I got, let's do the math. U.S. total debt is 90 trillion, but the boss was close. The U.S. unfunded liabilities is 169 trillion. There is a total of 259 trillion. Minus all U.S. assets, 193 trillion. The balance is 66 trillion. That's 66 trillion of debt and liabilities after every asset in the U.S. has been sold off. Do you understand? So, boss, after they done sold all their assets, the land, and they'll sold everything in U.S. business, your home, you probably owe everything. They done sold everything in the U.S. to somebody else, another country. They still gonna be $66 trillion in debt. So even if the U.S. could sell all its assets at the current value, which is impossible, it will still be broke. The U.S. is beyond bankrupt. This patient is already dead. This patient is a zombie. You probably wouldn't wonder why are things still going. They didn't it all collapse yet. Why it didn't collapse yet, guys. And he goes on about the U.S. Army because we can't even afford our U.S. Army because we got the strongest army in the world, they say. But he goes on with stuff. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, guys, but this is what I'm saying is that I believe, boss, that it was very important to see all of that, seeing this thing collapsing. You seen they printing money, but you see the U.S. debt clock is 30 trillion, what you see, but it's really $90 trillion in debt, and they constantly printing more money. The housing market is real high. You know, gas is going up. Like the boss said, you can't even buy like a 32, 20 some carton of eggs because the prices is going up. You getting raises at your job, but it's not equal up to what's going on. You see? So it's a problem, guys. You have to put your money in, and you have to put your money in an asset. But I'm gonna let you talk, boss. Let me go back here because what he said is something that he said. He said the world has changed so much, nothing seems to make sense anymore. The blatant corruption is out in the open. Obviously, with the propaganda media is source of other rights. This is the end game. But basically what he's saying was that this is going to be, it's all leading up to a global reset. And he says it right here. You may have heard of the Great Reset, or the world government is in control. It is in control. So demolition of the global market, economics, and the world as you know it. So this is what he was saying, guys, is that this is what's going on. And we know that they destroying the dollar, man. They destroying the dollar. I don't care how they put it. The dollar is still strong, but they're destroying the dollar, boss.
Yeah.
So what you think, boss?
I mean, it's a whole bunch of emotions, man. Like when you were talking, and he was just stating facts. Like, this whole money system is just debt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in 2008, when the housing market crashed, because you was giving all these people loans, they couldn't afford, they couldn't pay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just the same thing with school loans. Like people going to school for 4, 8 years, 12 years, and they still paying on student loans. See what I'm saying? And student loans is one of those loans that can't be forgiven. So that's debt. You got car debt, you got housing debt. And then, it's not only the debt, but it's the interest rate. If it was 0%, cool. I'll borrow the money and pay it back or whatever, but you're charging me 24%. You know what I'm saying? On my own money. And just like he said with the big companies that their money is worth, how much he said?
I think it was like what 200 something $1 trillion, something like that. I'm talking about all companies all over the United States.
Yeah, so that's because the dollar is worth nothing. So your dollar is actually worth 10 cents. So if you got $100 in the bank, it's or $10 in the bank or whatever, it's really like $1 that is worth, or $2. It's not worth $10. It's not backed by nothing. It's trash. See what I'm saying? And and I was like, just me doing a little math in my head, boss. Because I know once you borrow money, they're going to charge you interest. You see what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. It's insane, and people going to have to start taking accountability. And I know that it sounds redundant. We keep saying the same thing over and over again, but it's just facts, dude. You gotta start taking accountability for you and your family, because these people don't care. And why not take advantage of something that you're going to reset it anyways? Why not print so much money? Because you know what I'm saying, it don't matter. You're never going to pay the debt anyways. If you do pay the debt, you still 66 billion or trillion behind the 8 ball. Like, if you sell everything, come on, that's just crazy, dude. Just like in Jamaica, the Chinese people came and they just bought everything. The Cayman, the Queen came and just took over. They, Jamaicans don't own nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you could say America don't own nothing because they're in debt to these people.
Yeah.
So, and that's us, going too deep. But just on the surface, man, just take the responsibility for yourself and do your research, take the risk, man, and do what you need to do. You got to trade your trash for asset. Trade that dollar for asset, man. And when I said asset, I'm talking about hard asset. I'm talking about real estate, gold. Then you got the digital that got real utilities, XRP, XLM. I'm not telling you to go buy no Jordans, no Gucci, no Louis, no Balenciaga, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't go buy a car, even though you need a car, but don't go buy a car. But as soon as you drive out the lot, it depreciates. Buy stuff that could appreciate over time. Get you water, canned goods, stack up on food, man. So if something happens, you can feed your family. Those are all the things that we need to start paying attention to, because that's what the rich people doing, man. And like I said, all these stimulus checks, these 1,200, 600, 1,800, all these tax refund you getting. It's your own money. Your money given to you. And the thing is, you get time you owe money. Not only you pay them tax, but you got to pay money. You got to cut them a check. You know what I'm saying? And when you can go to a country like Dubai, they have no income tax. You know what I'm saying? You know what an extra $500-$600 could do. If you work for $3,000, they take $1,000 off the top. Federal, Medicare, and social. But imagine if you could get that extra $1,000. You know what that would do to people, man.
Yeah.
So these people wrote it, man, and they don't, and they not, and they don't care. They don't care, man. They not even having a reason to do. They just do because ability for us. Get your canned goods, get your water, get your food supply up just in case. Because we going to Walmart, we going to Winn-Dixie, we going to all these places, and we seeing the shelves are empty. So stack on these things, perishable items that's not going to go bad. So if something does hit the fan, you can feed your family. Get your dollar out of these banks, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the dollar is trash. Turn it into physical assets, real estate, gold. Get digital stuff like XRP, XLM is what we preached on. We're not financial advisors. Don't go get no Gucci bag, no Louis, no Jordan, none of that stuff that, depreciates. You see what I'm saying? So get you things that could appreciate and take accountability for you, because like I said, they doing what they do and they're not even apologizing for it. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that it's either you get with it or you don't. So
pretty much, guys, and You look at the video, this we trying to just, hey, all we could do is say something. It's up to you to make that move. You know. Let's get into it. Also we have now. Only reason I brought this up, guys. This is something I got a little bit of called X Gold. This is on the XRP ledger. As you can see right now, this is, you see XAUT. I think like the Tether Gold, which is backed by gold, which is 1826 right now. But they also have an X Gold coin that is on an XRP ledger that you can actually buy you can buy gold with this crypto. Right now you see it sitting at 0.003 on their site. If you go down, you see it on the Zoom wallet. You can purchase it on your Zoom wallet. I see the Decent wallet, they have it. They just put that on, I think so. And you see it's on Big True, so you can buy X Gold too. Like I said, this project right here is on the XRP ledger, man. And I told the boss I got it because I said, you know what, this might be something. It could be part to be backed by gold. So it's sitting at a low price. It's up to you guys. I'm financial advisor, but I invested in it. And then, as you can see, we have another one. See this? Let's go right here. So this is X Gold right now on Coin Market Cap is 0032. Hey man, it's real cheap to get it. I don't know. My mindset is possibility. I could be wrong, but say if they want to back up gold behind this X Gold coin, or they see that you can buy gold with the X Gold coin, what would the price can be? Right now, let's say you do like $60, you could get over 18,000 shares at $60, which is the X Gold. You see, guys? So it's something that I was like, okay, well, dang, you know, X Gold. And I talked to the boss about it. I just invested in it to see. Well, this came out recently on Twitter, and this is a new I guess crypto, which is XR Silver, which is on the XRP ledger and is on your Zoom. It could be on your Zoom wallet. So when I seen that, I just showed you guys the X Gold. I showed you guys the X Gold that I had for a while now, and then they just came up with this XR Silver. With the XR Silver, guys, you can buy actual silver with your XR Silver. You see, guys? So I'm putting two and two together. You know how I do, guys. If you watch the sound, I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? You see what I'm saying, boss? So that's why I say, you know what? This got to be something. X Gold and X Silver. Something's going on. So what I did, guys, now they having this airdrop test. So if you guys in the crypto class, what I'm going to do is send y'all the link. You have Twitter, look at XR Silver, go ahead and go to XR Silver and go ahead and sign up for the airdrop, because they're going to do an airdrop. They're testing the airdrop. So I think it's April 31st that they're going to drop. I'm sorry, May 31st. They're going to do some airdrop. So they're going to be able to put XR Silver for free in your Zoom wallet, guys. So some of you guys in the crypto class that, you know, you was getting free Sologenic, you was happy, people getting Sologenic. Now here's another one. This is why we say, hey guys, get your Zoom wallet, because XRP, you part of the XRP community, you try to get these airdrops and set up these trust lines. You see, guys? So all means, go ahead and do that. Like I say, crypto class on what's up. Hey, I'm gonna send the link in. I'm gonna drop the link inside the class, so you guys go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, y'all can go ahead and get your get your XR Silver. You know, who knows what it's going to be? I don't know. But you know, it's free money. Hey, go ahead and do it. What you think about that, boss?
I mean, you know, like I said, the XRP technology is you know, they welcome everybody. Anybody can build on it. That's what's so beautiful about it. See what I'm saying? And for the most part, anything that's on the ledger, I try to get. You know, I had X Gold at a point, but I traded out of it because I wanted to increase my position in Sologenic. But I will get back into it. And the XR Silver, I gotta, you know, do the little research. And of course, I'm gonna set up my trust line on a Zoom wallet so I can get the airdrop. You know, so airdrop, for the people that don't know, is basically like a dividend. If you own a stock, they pay you dividend. So a lot of time they just, you know, do it for like a promotion to promote the coin. You know, so they offer you like free coins or whatever. See what I'm saying? It's the same thing with, you know, if you had a Sologenic on your Zoom wallet and you set up the trust line for Corium, which is another Ethereum killer. Now every month for the next 12 months, they're gonna give you free Corium. Okay, so I'm gonna look into it. You know, XR Silver. You said, you know, I know I had X Gold before, but I'm gonna try to get back in them to both of them. But before that, I gotta get my Luna, boss. I gotta get that.
Yeah, guys. So like I said, we're doing financial advisors. We want to show you guys what's going on in the space. Hey, you know, hopefully you guys go ahead and do your trust line with XR Silver. You know, and we're gonna see where it goes, man. I don't know, but you know, I'm saying I'd rather be early than late. You know what I'm saying? If you late, you get the last piece of cake, and that thing do be small. You know, but any last word, boss?
I mean, just like, you know, I know, like I said, it sounds redundant, dude. It's like the same thing, but you know, we try to bring it to them in a different way. We trying to keep the channel entertaining and all that stuff. But the truth is boring. Okay, we just going to agree on that. But the thing is, what we're talking about is what's you know is going to affect your life and your kids' life and the generations to come. So we know we're doing the best that we can to get bringing the information to do the research, and all we can do is just pay it forward and teach somebody else, because you know we do the research, but we also watching other people's videos on YouTube, learning too. So it's a whole ecosystem. See what I'm saying? So I just pray to God that people, you know, take this thing serious, man, because it's not a game. You know, the numbers don't lie. The guy broke it down. I was close, but you know, it's actually 90 trillion in debt, which is a lot. You know, they're never going to be able to pay that. And then even though they do pay it, like you said, about they're going to be 66 trillion behind. Yeah. So you might as well just go ahead and crash the old system and make that little transition to the new one. But just take advantage of it. If you know they're going to make that transition, you know your dollar's trash. You know what I'm saying? You know you working, you in that little rat wheel, you know, rat race. Just try to get out of it and put yourself in a position where you can win. You know, that's all we doing, because it's enough for all of us, man. But what I learned is, like, you know, you really can't force nobody to do what they don't want to do, man. So that's, you know, some people, they just they like how they living. So if you like it, then I love it then. You know, but you know, thank you for you know, supporting the channel. Like I said, I think we almost had 1,000 subscribers. You know, just appreciate you guys, man. Just keep up the good work, boss. You doing your thing. And of course, you know, motivatedforchrist.org, guys. Motivatedforchrist.org. You know, he came out with a new line. God made me fresh. Did the photo shoot. I don't know if he's gonna drop it on the WhatsApp app. But you know, the man is working. Just support him, because every dollar, like I said, I'm a witness, goes right back to the community. You know, we do toy drive, hygiene products, book bag drive, and you know, we try to, you know, give back as much as we can. So just show some love.
Look, guys, let me show y'all something. $90 trillion in debt, right? Check this out. Let me show y'all something. People think I'm tripping. Look. XRP right here, you see on your screen, is 48 billion in circulation, right? How much XRP they got locked up in escrow?
Like 50, 49, 48.
Let's say 48, right? All right, 43 cent, right? Check this out. Say you want to get rid of American debt. They make XRP the #1 digital currency, right, in the world, right? How you get rid of the debt? Let's go to Bitcoin. Matter of fact, I don't even do Bitcoin. Let's go back. I like to show people this because only reason I show people this, for you can have an idea what's going on, right? Look at this. At Ethereum, let's say XRP go to over $2,000, right? if you want to get rid of that $90 trillion, right? Let's say how many zeros in a trillion?
Like 9.
So let's just say like
Well,
yeah, let's just say, you know, I don't know, 400. I mean, look at that. 400,000, right? 400,000 XRP at 20,000, right? What is this? 800, what? 818, what, million? Right? Over 818 million. Let's add another zero. That's 8 billion. With 4,000. This is Ethereum. I'm saying with 4,000 XRP. I mean 4 million XRP. Right? That's 8 billion. Right? I'm just doing the math. So let's add an 8 right there. 48 million. Looking at 98 million. Right? No, 98 billion. I'm sorry, $98 billion with 48 million XRP. If XRP was at 2,000 like Ethereum. We just said they have $1 billion, right, in escrow, right?
No, like what you talking about? You talking about
they have like 48 billion in escrow of XRP, right? Now imagine this was $10,000, guys, with 48 billion. They can pay off American debt and have some XRP left over. And this is how they can reset everything, guys. I just want to show you guys a number that say, imagine if they planning that. They make XRP $10,000 at a stable coin, and then they adopt XRP and back it up by gold or whatever. And they got 43 billion. They can pay off all the debt in the US and some more. You see? And then here goes the kicker, guys. XRP is all over the world. That's for if they become the #1 currency in the United States, and Ripple is based out of, and XRP is based out of the United States. The United States will become still become the dominant currency, and people will still have to come to the United States to get money because XRP, they got to come to the XRP, or liquidity hub that XRP have already. You see, they will become the dominant guys. You have to understand, they printing all this money, 90 trillion. They don't care. You know, it's like a wealthy man. He's gonna make $8 million, $800 million tomorrow, but he got $60 million in his hand. He just gonna be spending because he don't care. No, he's getting more money. This is what American, I believe, is doing right now. They just spending money, doing this, doing all this stuff because they know what they have. And I believe they know they have XRP and they have Stellar, XDC. They have it. And they know what's about to happen, guys. But you have to see it before it happened. But if you don't believe it, you want to stay in this, you want to stay in the Twilight Zone or the Matrix, and you want to stay right there and think nothing's going to happen, all means do you. But I'm just trying to be on the right side of history when stuff started hitting the fan. I knew stuff was hitting the fan when the COVID came out, and when I went to Dunkin' Donuts and they said they wasn't taking no more money because money was dirty and it would catch COVID for it. They were setting that up already. You see, I knew something was happening when they shut down the world. You see, I knew something was happening when everybody stayed home for COVID and everybody was using one doggone satellite to use the internet, and they said too much information was going to that one satellite for the internet, so the internet was shut down for a minute because it was getting overloaded because some people were staying home. This is why Elon Musk is now throwing all these satellites in the sky because it was overloaded. Y'all got to understand what is going on. But if you stay lazy, if you keep working, not saying it's not bad to work, but you're so focused on the job, you're going to be okay. You're going to go along with the times, but you just going to ease right into the new system, but you still going to be where you at right now. And people who's aware and investing their money, they gonna go to another class. They gonna go up another level. You see, But it's up to you guys what you want to do. We're not financial advisors. I'm just putting two and two together. If it look like a duck, quite like a duck, hey, it's not that duck from the cruise, boss. It's a real duck, and I ain't talking about Affleck. You know what I'm saying, but I got to break it down like that because you got to understand, dude.
Yeah, because even with the Jasara Nasara, man, it's just one of those things, I guess, that would eliminate all the debt. And like I said, they got 27 trillion, and the notion of Ultra, just the money just cast laying dormant, and with money is dirty because, a lot of hands touch it, it holds a lot of bacteria. And when the money is just there, sitting there, what happens to it? Rats eat it, so we need to go digital. Money needs to be digital, man. It's already digital, but we need to go full speed with it, like go all the way with it. You know what I mean? And XRP is going to be the bridge so people could cross and exchange and do all that stuff, But I'm ready for the change. I'm in a position. So when that change does happen, it's going to affect me in a very, very positive way. So I'm ready for it.
Well, until next time, guys, TNS Bosses Inc. We're out. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right. Thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.